Oh, and by the way, I have decided to uncensor my videos instead because I don't have the patience and the effort to crop out my swearing anymore because I'm just lazy and I don't want to conceal who I really am. And yeah, that's literally it. I've been swearing since I was like 13 years old, so I'm not gonna stop now. I'm not gonna cover it up now and make like, you know, pretending that I never have or I don't like it, even though I do because I do it anyway. I just censor it. I don't even get monetization yet, okay? Anyway, my broskies, enjoy the video. Today I decided to do an interesting video because I'm bored and I want to do something. By the way, you like my new friend? He's doing Gangnam style. That's fun, hey? I'm going to be reviewing and reacting to some Twitter posts about working in retail from BuzzFeed.
He needs some milk!
I hate BuzzFeed, I'm sorry! Because I have been working in retail for like 3 years and I'm like,
I have so much experience now, like, oh my god.
And I made myself some matcha, is it hot chocolate or something? I don't know. Guess what? I don't think you can tell what color I dyed my hair. Do you still know? But I look extra emo now, so. You're welcome. But we're gonna get onto, you know, looking at other people's experiences in retail, especially employees, because I am one myself. All right, so we are on BuzzFeed. I haven't been on BuzzFeed ever since like year 9, year 10. When I actually liked it. No, I actually kind of did like it, which I actually feel really gross and disturbed saying that. So there's 23 posts. It's like, it says 23 pictures people who don't work in retail will never understand. They all better be true. All right, first one is Blaine. Customer, hello, me. We close in 2 hours, 7 minutes and 15 seconds, by the way. This is actually kind of true, because I usually work night shifts, so like I have a lot of people who come in like maybe an hour before we close, and then I'm like, we close in like an hour. Can you please leave me alone? I don't want to be here anymore. So yeah, that's fun. Working in retail is so much fun. I don't have Twitter as well, so I'm relying on BuzzFeed to give me the good shit, you know. When should you back off your break 5 minutes ago? I have 27 seconds left. That's so true. Oh man, this one time, oh man, it was so bad. So usually for my work, if you work the minimum 5 hours, you get a 15-minute break. This one time I like fell asleep in the break room when I had like my 15-minute break, and I had a break for like 40 minutes. That was very unprofessional. I do not recommend sleeping on your break unless you're like have an hour break or half an hour break. It was, anyway, next one. D. Dot says, until you work in food/retail, you'll never understand the level of stupid that exists in the world. It said stupid. That is so, that is so true. Because I work in a supermarket and customers are so stupid. Like every Wednesday we put out like sale tickets for different items. So each week we have a different sales, and there's like the aisle for like canned tuna, all that kind of like canned fish items. And there's these 2 brands that look very similar. They have like the green kind of tin packaging, and one's called Green Seas, I believe. Like, let me double check. Yeah, Green Seas, yeah. And John West. Those are the 2 canned fish brands that we sell in like the same similar green packaging. I'll put like some stuff on this little area that's so empty, it looks so bland, okay? They're basically right next to each other, but like there's like 2 different separate shelves. I'll like put them here for you anyway. But the John West is on the left side and the Green Sea is on the right side. And people get so freaking confused. Honestly, it's so freaking frustrating. So sometimes the sale of the John West tin seafood cans, whatever, is on special, and then the greens aren't. And then people somehow pick up the can of green food things for some reason, even though they're not on the same shelf, but they're like next to each other, but like on a diagonal. So I'm confused, because usually if they're like below each other, I kind of get if, you know, people are a bit like confused. But I will give you customers some advice on looking at products to see if they're on sale, because like this is a lot of people get this wrong and like get confused. a lot of the time. Always read the yellow label, or read just any label that's on the shelf. If an item's on sale, read the label of the product that's on special and then look for that product. Look at the grams of how much in that product and the name of the product. So yes, read the label. That is the best advice I'll give you.
Read the label.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Me training a new person at my job. So you're not really supposed to do this, but this is what I do. Yeah, I've done this to like a few of the new people. Oh yeah, it's good. Stephanie France says, sorry for the wait to the customer today. And she turned around and said, no, you're not. You know what, you know what you're, wait, what?
You know what you're like.
What? Okay, I need to read this again because my eyes are just, what? People in retail have horrible English. All we say is,
Hi, how are you today? Okay, have a good day.
our vocabulary is minimized to those few words. Heroes don't wear capes. They swap shifts for you. That's so true. I love that one. Oh man, I love when like people are just like,
Yeah, I can swap shifts with you.
I can take your shift. I'm like, I love that one. That's a good one. I can relate to that one. And I feel like anyone in retail can relate to that one. So shout out to all the retail people. What you're actually making. This customer walked in 10 seconds before we closed and she had the audacity to yell, yeah, I made it. Bitch, you made what? Made me mad. That's so true. I work the late night shift, which I've already said. When we close at 10, some people come in like maybe a few minutes like before we close, and I'm like, sorry, we're gonna be closing in like a few minutes, and then they're like, oh yeah.
I thought you closed at 11.
I'm like, no, thank God we don't. Yeah, but I remember this one person, I like finished my shift at 10, so I didn't have to stay back later, thank God. I was downstairs in my car, in the downstairs car park, the underground car park, whatever. And this woman, she came speeding down the ramp into the downstairs car park. She parked her car and she grabs her like bags out. It's like past 10 o'clock or like maybe just a little bit before 10. And I'm like to myself,
Bro.
The store's freaking closed.
like, what are you doing? And yeah, I have a video, so I'll like put it up here for you. But yeah, that's fun, you know. People are so just make us so mad. How long is a break really? Don says, why does an hour at work last 8,000 years, but an hour-long break lasts 8 seconds? That's not true. For me, it's not true. Because we have like a break room upstairs for our work. And I remember I took an hour-long break yesterday. Longest break ever. Holy crap. Because there was no newspapers on the table, because I usually read the newspaper if I have like a longer break. None. Zero. Next one. Nicole Baker says, Barker, sorry. Worked in a customer-facing job for 3 years now. Same. And I will still never understand how people say the younger generation are the rude ones. Oh my God! That is so true. Oh my God. Elderly people, most elderly people are so rude. I feel like they just want to like get their shit and then go. But at the same time, some of them are like really nice and they want to have like a nice conversation with you, but some of them are so freaking rude. Holy shit. Anyway, continuing. Mila? Cool name, bro. Co-worker, hey, can you take my shift? Me, of course. I actually do always say of course, mainly, because I don't usually do much anyway, so I'm like, if I'm free, I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. Because money, only wants money these days. Me, hey, so it turns out I have open heart surgery Tuesday. I know it's kind of late notice, but like, do you think you could pick up my shift? Co-worker, sorry, it's my dog's half birthday, otherwise I totally would. I haven't had anyone, you know, this kind of extreme, but yeah, I've had like similar stuff as well, you know. It's a bit stupid, but you know, that's fun. I love this name, by the way. An eternal sea of gloom. That's me and my hair and my shirt. Just everything right now. Do you hear that? Yes, I'm cute. Whatever. The only reason I'm not showing my pants is because I got sweatpants on and it doesn't fit my aesthetics right now. If you work customer service, you should be allowed to fight one customer one day. Please. Oh my God, that's my dream. Anna says, why do customers give Why? Can you just say you, please? Give your actual verbal abuse for 10 minutes straight and then go, I know it's not you, it's your fault. Yeah, I know it's not. That is so true. Oh my god. So when I first started working at we had like the one-use plastic bags, and then when they came in with the reusable bags, a lot of the elderly people would complain and complain and be like,
I don't want to pay 15 cents for a plastic bag, just don't give me anything.
and I'm like, okay. And then they'll just go on a whole rant about plastic bags and whatever, and then they'll be like, oh, I know it's not your fault, you just like work here. And I'm like, yeah, I know I just work here, okay? Stop making me feel like I'm freaking, stop making me feel shit, okay? Old people for you. Work in retail, kids. Please do. The customer is always wrong. That's kind of true. That's kind of true, girl. I hate that customer's always right mentality. Like, I should not have to be nice to people who are being rude and nasty to me. Nasty to me when all I'm trying to do is my job. People, like, you just have to have a positive attitude, or just have like a tolerable attitude, even if people are just being so rude and nasty. It's really sad, actually. Working in retail was wild. True. People just tell you things about their personal life and you just stand there not knowing how to respond to. Oh man, that is so true. I'm going to a funeral or I'm getting a divorce. Like, that sucks. 1384 is your total. It's kind of awkward as well when you're having a deep conversation, or like you're just having a normal conversation with a customer, and then at the end you're just like,
Your total is 347.
and it's like, oh, it's like, that's it. It's like, bye, okay. Oh my god, I've got so many. What true devastation is? Me. Not being dramatic, but your work pals getting a new job is legit worse than a breakup. Oh my god, that is so true. It's really sad. I've seen so many of my friends just leave, just like go from work, and I'm really sad because I'm like, I miss you guys so much. Hannah says hiding in the bathrooms in work is a personality trait. I don't really hide in the bathrooms. I actually go to the bathroom.
To go to the bathroom.
I only did this at school if I didn't want to go to class. So this is a personal trait, okay? The worst kind of co-worker. There's definitely nothing worse than a work colleague who thinks they're a manager, lol. I know. No. That's kind of me at the same time, because sort of shit. Let's go to the next one. Katie says, on the tills at work, working at tills,
Bitch.
hit me up, and when to shout, can I help anyone? But shouted, can someone help me? By accident, and some bloke goes, oh, you okay, hun? Long day? Good one. That's never happened, but I like her. Can we be friends? Please. Shifts run beyond. Did you like that? I could die and my job would get a Ouija board and ask if I got someone to cover my shift. That's interesting. Okay, next one. What the job really is. Retail is 90% showing a customer how to swipe or insert their card. Oh man, that's a good one. Wow, I can relate to that so bad. It's a lot of older people where like they don't have their glasses, they can't see. You know how like there's the side of the chip? Because you have to put the chip into the EFTPOS machine. People sometimes accidentally insert their card when the chip is outside of the EFTPOS machine. And I'm like, just turn it around. There you go. All the sore jaws. The amount of times I have to fake laugh at my job is exhausting. Oh, that's so true. Literally, I'm just like, yeah. Continue.
Got 2 more to go.
Liv said, is there anything more vile than customers handing you roasting sweaty coins? Keep it, mate. See ya. Ew, it's so gross. People will be holding it in their hands. It's real sweaty and nasty. I'm like, people are weird, man. Last but not least, especially Brenda.
We love Brenda.
Dear customer, just because it's on our website doesn't mean we have it in stock. That is very true. Also, just because your friend Brenda said we have it in stock doesn't mean we do. Brenda lies! I do know that people come in with like their phone and on the website be like, oh yeah, you have it in stock. And I'm like, no, we don't. I'm sorry. I've checked the shelves, I've checked the back. We don't have any, okay? Goodbye. Just my little rant. So,
That was fun.
oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I went on Facebook onto our Woolies meme page. First thing that popped up.
Attention all fresh food people. Coles has been scheming to try to take over Woolworths, and the Woolies gang need your help to stop Coles once and for all.
Yep, we don't like Coles. Coles sucks.
Time to rise and grind to help.
I can't support him anymore. I said,
All they need It's your credit card number. This is the last chance to beat Coles and achieve the epic victory royale.
Epic victory royale! Anyway, my broskies, I gotta bounce. Bounce on your boys.
He got him.
Okay, bye! Oh wait, let me get someone to say bye to you. Oh my god, you farted. Jesus. Have a look, say bye! Cue the Lion King intro. Bye! Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it?